friends and spiritual travelers, to another Mystic Owl Pick a Card reading. It's lovely to have you here with me today. Today's theme is your unique love nature, how you express and show your love to those people that you care about or to your partner in a relationship. What is it that's so special about you and how you bring out love in other people? So we have 5 piles today. We have pile 1 here with the woman and the tiger's eye, if you like to choose with crystals. We have pile 2 with the lilies and the clear quartz seer stone. Pile 3 with the clover and the aventurine spear. We have pile 4 with the rider and the malachite stone. And last but not least, pile 5 with the ship and the hematite stone. So as per usual, please use your intuition to choose a pile. Remember, this is a general reading, so take only that which resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I hope that you all enjoy your reading. And let's get started with pile number 1. Welcome, pile 1. With the beautiful tiger's eye. I love this stone. I just love the striations and the layers in it. It's gorgeous. So what I am seeing for you with the woman card here and the tiger's eye, just with the woman here, looks like a light beaming from her third eye, from her mind chakra. She almost, this woman reminds me of like a shaman or some sort of, I don't know, like some sort of like white witch. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Somebody that has like a strong intuition is what I'm sensing. The tiger's eye also relates to like being very perceptive, like the tiger's eye, you know, being able to see through the dark to see your prey. So somebody that I sense is very connected to spirits, probably very spiritually inclined is what I'm seeing. I also just get a really loving, warm, like motherly, compassionate energy from you. The tiger's eye can also talk about being protected by a higher realm, but I just sense somebody that is very protective. You really care for the people that you love, and you do that by ensuring that they always have the things that they need to be the best that they can. I'm picking up on somebody that is very motherly. You may have many children, potentially. Or you may have a child, at least. That's what I'm potentially picking up on. But somebody that is just very, very loving and likes to show your love through lots of kind, warm, generous gestures is what I'm picking up on pile 1. But moving on from that, let's get some further insight about your unique love nature, how you express your love to the people that you care about. By looking at your oracle cards. Your first card is the card of guidance, number 47. Support, love, signs and direction. There you go. Very supportive. You have Kuan Yin's Pink Dragon. I love this card. It's beautiful. Brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all your cords dissolved by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. You have the Rhino Spirit, number 50. Overcome any obstacle. And you have the White Raven Spirit. Oh, I was picking up on a White Witch. Isn't that interesting? That's lovely. Trust in the magic like the White Witch. So this is a group that may have some strong spiritual gifts, I'm seeing. With the guidance card there, signs and directions, all about like synchronicity, signs and synchronicities. You may be very in tune or in contact with your spirit guides. I'm getting pile 1. Your spirit guides are very protective of you and like leading you on your journey through life. They're really coming in strong, like guiding you and showing you the way. And I sense you trust in them with your life. Pile 1 is what I see. Somebody that's very connected and is in flow with the signs and synchronicities, that's in flow with the universe. you're not really held down or held back by the day-to-day grind or by limiting beliefs is what I'm getting, pile one. You just you have a lot of faith in something bigger and faith that your life will go the way that it's supposed to. And I sense that you have the ability then to sort of inspire others to sort of live that life too. With the Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. And just the sense that I was picking on a very like loving, motherly, compassionate energy. I just see that you have the ability to guide people, guidance. You guide people through their own challenges and trials. So when people are feeling really down and out, they can turn to you for like sage advice. I sense that you may have the gift of being a channel or a medium, being able to connect to other realms and be able to like bring in that wisdom and knowledge to just be able to give the advice to somebody when they need it, they really need some like uplifting words to hear to encourage them. I also see lots of strong pink and purple in these cards here, indicating to me that like, with the pink, you have a lot of love to give. You operate from the heart space. Very feminine energy is what I'm sensing, and that's just the energy, like divine feminine. You operate from the divine feminine in terms of like offering love and compassion and being very receptive in terms of where your life is going, being in the flow. But also, once again, with the purple here, strong connection to spirit. You do trust in the magic is what I'm seeing, pile one. You know that your life is going where it's supposed to and that spirit has your guide. I'm also just noticing too, so you've got 29, which reduces to 11. And you also have 47, which reduces to 11. So you have 11, indicating like connection to your angels or your spirit guides. But in terms of your unique love nature, this is a group that has the ability to like change people's mindsets from overcoming any obstacle here with the Rhino spirit. You give people the encouragement that they need to, be able to see why they are worthy of love, supporting your loved ones too, a very nurturing, supportive energy here. But also I just see somebody that like has some sage advice on how to change other people's lives for the better. So if people come to you and they're in a bit of a pickle, like maybe they're having some financial issues or they're having a problem with their partner or their job's not going so well, you have the ability to really like just soothe them in that moment, but also offer them some like wise advice about how to overcome this challenge or what the best thing is to do to like resolve the issue. You support and encourage other people to like always be positive and to see the positives in things. Somebody that tends to see the silver lining in the dark clouds is what I'm seeing, pile one. But I also note here, it says here, enjoy your freedom, look for the divine around you. Somebody that is very connected to the divine and just enjoys being in the moment and being in flow. This may be a group that potentially doesn't have like a 9 to 5. You have some sort of work that allows you to do the things that you want when you want. A very flexible routine is what I'm getting. I also am seeing a group that, with the guidance card here in the wave, you have a unique ability in terms of being able to like calm people down. There's something very calming about your presence. I sense pile one too. I sense maybe the way that you talk is very soft and gentle, and people find that like very soothing. But I just see somebody that likes to be of service to others, that likes to make sure that the people that you love know very much so how much you love them, but also support them to be the best that they can be, and always to see the positive in life. That there is magic in life, we just need to be attuned to it, to be in the moment, to be able to see it, is what I'm seeing for you, pile one. But moving on from that, let's get some further messages for you from the Moonology cards about your unique love nature. Spirit, can we get some further messages, please, for pile one? What else is it that people love about them? How do they express love to other people? I also see a group that I sense would take on other people's burdens too. You're someone that likes to give a loving, you're someone that likes to give a helping hand to people when they're really in need. You'll take on other people's challenges just so they don't have to deal with it, because you know that maybe you have the strength within you to be able to overcome it better. But what I am seeing is just like strong, feminine, loving, nurturing energy, really, Power One. If you have children, I sense that you make sure every day that they know how much they're loved. You give them a lot of like love and affection. I'm getting strong like Cancerian vibes here, actually, is what I see. Oh, okay. Right, your first card is the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. And your next card is the full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. So what are you seeing for those two cards? Is that you encourage people to communicate about the problems, to open up, to express how they're feeling about certain things. There's something about you, I sense, Pile One, that is very like soothing and encourages people to really talk about their problems or what they're feeling. You encourage people to be emotional. You encourage people to show off how they're feeling in the moment, knowing full well that in order to be able to like transmute energy, we need to feel it and process it, basically. I also am picking up on somebody that has a gift in terms of communication. So there must be something about your voice or the things you say, the way you express yourself when you're talking or communicating, that people just find really soothing. I do sense that you're very strongly connected to the divine, and so potentially you have the gift of being a channel, is what I'm seeing. I also see somebody that has a strong intuition and probably intuitively knows what people are going through and when they need assistance. And you have the full moon in Libra here, and what I see from that, a win-win outcome is forecast. I'm just getting a sense that you're very positive, that you, as I mentioned earlier, see the silver linings in every experience. You have the ability to be able to see what people can do and how they can change their outlook on certain experiences, to maybe start to see the benefits of a bad situation, or what it is they need to do to ensure that they can overcome certain challenges. I just see somebody that's extremely positive and always like lifts people up and empowers people to be as strong as they can. Very encouraging energy is what I'm seeing here, Pile One. But most definitely something about your voice. You may have a very soothing voice, a very lyrical voice, and I sense it's because you're connected to something much higher, and you have faith in that gift is what I see also. Knowing full well that you have the tiger's eye here, the stone of protection, of a high intuition and high perceptive abilities. Moving on from that, let's see what other messages come out for you from the Commonplace Tarot deck. Also, Libra, which rules the 7th house of partnerships. I just see somebody that, like, in a relationship, you are someone's equal partner. If you're, depending on whether you're a man or a woman, you like your partner to be your equal. You don't. You most definitely are very supportive and try to lift them up and to allow people to see what it is that they have to offer, or to see their own strengths. But just somebody that like encourages people to be your equal. You're not somebody that puts people down. You're not somebody that likes to be in charge of the relationship. You encourage people to be their equal to you. And you have a lot of love to give too, noting that Libra is ruled by Venus, which is a planet of love, of sensuality. I just see somebody that's also probably very sensual, very intimate. So in a loving relationship, you're very affectionate. You make sure that those people around you that you love know full well how much you love them through your gestures and the things that you do for them. can we get some further messages, please, for pile 1 about their unique love nature? Okay, so you have 3 cards that came out. Your first card, oh, is the Empress in reverse. Interesting. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which I always see as being very similar to the Empress. And you have the Fool in reverse too. So what I am seeing here is that someone that's really had to work to love themselves first. I see pile 1. You may have had some issues in your past, with the Fool card in reverse here indicating that there may have been some challenges that you were afraid of overcoming. You had to overcome your own battles is what I'm seeing also in the past. And you had to learn to love yourself. So both the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress is that really strong, nurturing, loving energy. But I sense you had to learn to do that for yourself first before you could give it over to other people. So there must have been a period in your life, maybe when you were younger, potentially in your teens or your early 20s, where you had to take some time out to overcome your own challenges, to really work hard to learn how strong you are and how much you have to give to other people. So this is somebody that had to do a lot of inner work first before they had the skills and the ability to be able to share that love and nurturing energy to other people. You're a person that realizes that you need to love yourself first in order to be able to share that love to others. And so, as I mentioned earlier with the Libra card here, the full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is forecast. You know that you need to take some time out for yourself sometimes so that you can fill your cup again, so that you've got more love to give to others. You are an advocate of self-love also. So in terms of what else you can offer to other people, you encourage other people to look after themselves and to take some time out when needed to rest and to recuperate. That loving themselves first is the most important thing in life before being able to love anyone else. And you've overcome your own personal demons, I see here, pile 1. So you have the ability to encourage other people to look after themselves and to overcome their own demons is what I see. Most definitely a very loving, motherly, warm, compassionate energy with so much love to give. That's all I have for you, pile 1. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I wish you a beautiful day. And let's move on to pile 2. Hello, pile 2 with the lovely seer stone, clear quartz seer stone. Along with the lilies card here, strong purple or indigo related to your third eye chakra. And with the seer stone, I see a group that probably has some strong spiritual gifts or very, very connected to the divine, connected to spiritual realms is what I'm seeing. You're opening up your spiritual gifts is what I see here, with the lilies sort of expanding and blossoming. Lilies also related to lilies have grown in the muddy water, right? They sprout from muddy water. So you may have blossomed in your adult years after having some troubling or trialing experiences in your youth is what I'm sensing, pile 2. Just remember this is a general reading, so that won't relate to everyone. But I just am picking up on some people here in this group that I sense probably had a lot of issues in their youth with either being at home or maybe being bullied at school or just being very different to a lot of people and feeling isolated or excluded. But I see that it's allowed you to blossom into something really beautiful and amazing is what I see, pile 2. And a group that I sense has some strong spiritual gifts. I'm sensing strong intuition or a strong connection to the divine. So you trust in signs and synchronicities to direct you through your journey in day-to-day experiences. But moving on from that, let's see what else the cards have to say about your unique love nature, how you express how you feel to the people around you. Your first card, okay, nice, is the card of seeing. Noting that it's also very purple, very similar in color. Number 37, perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. So you have the seer stone, seer, and you have the card of seeing. This is a group that may have some strong clairvoyant abilities, being able to just to see what the most likely outcome of a certain situation is. A group that possibly experiences deja vu very regularly is what I'm seeing also. You have the card of Silver Lunar Dragon. Bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. Okay. So your causal chakra is a chakra located like 4 inches above your head. Basically, it's, I guess, like a conduit from higher realms, spiritual realms, to send messages, divine messages to us. So when that's in alignment, you may be able to receive messages from the divine very frequently through signs and synchronicities. You may have strong, clairaudience, potentially also. I just see a group here with the moon in the background too, related to your deep subconscious and psychic abilities. I just see a group that probably has some very strong spiritual gifts. Strong clairvoyance is what I'm seeing, but also you may have a very strong intuition, inner knowings about where to go or what to do, or hunches about people without possibly knowing how you could know that information, if that makes sense. But I do sense potentially you have clairaudient abilities too. You may be able to hear phrases in music, or you may just get sudden messages in your ear that you know are from your spirit guides telling you about something, is what I see. You have the snake spirit and time to heal, number 55. Once again, 55 being a recurring number. Signs and synchronicities, you may get messages through number patterns or through billboards or something like that. And you have the owl spirit. You see clearly now. Okay, you see clearly now. So you have the seer stone here, the clear quartz seer stone. You have the owl spirit. You see clearly. And you have the silver lunar dragon, indicating that your causal chakra is in balance, along with the seeing card and truth, knowledge, clarity. Lots of indication that you have clear insight, clairvoyant abilities, but I also sense potentially strong clairvoyant abilities too, just having a strong understanding about what you need to do next, or inner knowing about certain things in life that you possibly couldn't have known previously. So I see a group here that kind of reminds me of the High Priestess in tarot, of being able to see between the veil, to be able to communicate, or you may even see sometimes spiritual entities pile to. The stars here in this lily card remind me of a lot of orbs. So you may see orbs, or you may see flashes of light in the corner of your eye sometimes, which are your spirit guides or spiritual entities trying to communicate with you. But in terms of how you love and your unique love nature pile too, I just see somebody that uses this strong intuition and connection to the divine to be able to share messages of wisdom and love and support to other people. You also have here the snake spirit, time to heal. So you have a very healing presence, is what I see. You use this insight that you are being downloaded almost constantly, I'm getting piled to be able to impart little nuggets of wisdom and advice and support to people that maybe are struggling in certain experiences or finding it hard to move through challenges in life. I'm also just noticing here too that there's orbs, if you can see it too. There's orbs in the seeing card. So I do sense that you have the ability to see spiritual entities, which is really cool. What I am seeing is a group that has either strong Piscean placements or strong Scorpion placements in their birth chart, noting that the lilies are growing in water. But I just see with the time to heal, the snake spirit shedding your skin like a sudden rebirth. I just see very scorpionic energy here of being able to help other people heal their own demons, to battle and face their own demons. And there's something about your voice is what I'm picking up on too. Pile 2. the way you express yourself through the way you communicate, your voice, I sense that you're a channel to the divine and that you get downloads of like wisdom and information quite regularly. So you can use that to help others overcome their own challenges. But your voice is very soothing too, I see. The way that you speak is very soft and gentle and very soothing. I'm also seeing a group that just has the ability to know or see when people need help or see what's going on with people's lives. Like, I sense that you have like visions or sudden epiphanies about what people are experiencing, what they're currently going through, whether it be bad or good. You know when people are feeling upbeat and happy, or you can sense when people are feeling really low. You know what they did yesterday. You can pick up on the energy of like past experiences with the seeing card here. Like strong clairvoyant abilities is what I see. But a strong indication here also that your throat chakra upwards are very in tune, very aligned. So you have the crown on the owl, like blue, purple, and indigo in the 3 cards here. This card indicating that your causal chakra is in tune. So once again, just a group that's very spiritually inclined. I see a group that may spend a bit of time every day meditating, or at least like doing a lot of like inner reflection and introspection with the time to heal. You face your darkness head on. So you spend time each day or each week, I sense, Pile, to like just reflecting on recent experiences and working out like what the lessons are from that, or who you are and what those experiences mean to you. Strong divine feminine energy too. It says here, the silver lunar dragon bathes you in divine feminine light, along with the woman here in the lilies card emerging from the darkness. Just somebody that's managed to like shine bright despite having been through some really tough times in your past. But I sense that all of this, the self-reflection and introspection that you've done based on those experiences, you've thought about what you've learned from any darker experiences that you've been through. It's allowed you to really enhance this connection to your spirit guides and to the divine, and strengthen your spiritual gifts. These gifts have emerged through facing your own demons and doing a lot of like soul searching is what I see. So I also see a group that encourages other people to like overcome their own demons, face like head on. You're probably not somebody that will take on other people's challenges, but I just see that you have the ability to encourage them to overcome their own battles, basically, to know that there are hidden rewards within us for like transmuting the darkness, essentially, is what I'm seeing. Someone that's not afraid of themselves. Like, I'm just picking up on now like the Queen of Wands, who stands in her power with her darkness, with the cat there, her shadow self by her side. You know who you are. You know that everybody has both good and bad traits, that we all have vices, and that those things are just part of the human experience, basically. So I just see that you have the ability also to not judge anyone, is what I'm getting. People see you as somebody that they can talk to and know that you will have something nice and soothing to say. You'll have some sage advice for them, but you won't judge them for their experiences. You won't judge them for what they're going through. They feel welcome in your presence, is what I'm sensing, Pile 2. But a strong perception here too. You know when someone's lying to you. So people also know that like you're a very honest person, that honesty and truth is like one of your higher core values. Moving on from that, Pile 2, let's get some further messages and insight for you from the Moonology cards. I'm also sensing here like strong Libra energy too, with like being of service to other people through being able to like encourage them to stand up for their own beliefs and to face their own demons and challenges. But also a group that I sense just has some strong morals and won't allow like anybody else to shit on the things that you believe in, basically, Pile 2. Spirit, can we get some further messages of insight about pile two's unique love nature, please? What I also am seeing too, pile two, is a group with the lilies there growing out of the darkness and blossoming into this beautiful flower. You have the ability to like see the beauty in everybody, and to express to people what it is that they can offer to other people, or what it is that shines bright within them. So if people feel like they have a low self-esteem, or they're feeling really down on themselves, you also you have this innate ability to articulate very clearly what it is about these people that they have to offer to the world, or what's really beautiful about them, to allow them to see their own strengths, to develop their own self-esteem. Oh. Ah, wow. Your first card's pretty amazing, pile two, sorry. You have the new moon in Pisces. I was picking up on strong Piscean energy earlier. And it says here, meditate and contemplate. So once again, I just see a group that's done a lot of like introspection, that's faced their own shadow side, that is aware of who they are about all aspects of your personality. You don't hold back. You're very honest and open about all parts of who you are. Your shadow side also. You know that everybody has a dark side, that we all have vices, and that's just part of who we are. We just need to face them and own them to be able to like overcome them, essentially. But also a group that I sense probably gets a lot of like insight through doing a lot of meditation and self-reflection. You may have strong Piscean placement in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And you have the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. That's interesting. This came out for pile one too. So what I see from that card is, as I said earlier, there's something about your voice that's very soothing, that's very calming. I sense that you have the ability to download like words of wisdom and advice from the divine. You're a connection or a channel to something bigger. And so communicating is one way that you can express your love to other people, through your voice or through kind gestures, through your body language. You can really show to other people how much they mean to you, or how much you love and care for them. But I just see a group that sees the beauty in other people, that can see clearly through the bullshit and know when people are lying to you, or when people like are in need. You have the ability to help heal other people's wounds and to see what is really beautiful and what they can offer the rest of the world. Finally, for you, pile two, let's get some closeout messages for you from the Commonplace Tarot. Spirit, is there anything else you'd like pile two to know about their unique love nature? I just love the purple and the blue, purple, indigo, and in these colors with the new moon in Pisces there too, like a turquoise, like navy blue color. And also the communication is key card with the new moon in Gemini, like strong purple and indigo colors. Somebody that's very spiritually connected and spiritually inclined. I sense that you're aware of that already. And if you're not, pile two, trust me that soon you'll start to see things that you never thought you could in life. You'll start to see the magic in your day-to-day experiences. Ah, lovely. Ooh. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so your three cards. Your first card was the Ten of Cups. Beautiful, warm, loving, like family-oriented energy. You have the Star card of strong connection to the divine and always being able to offer hope and encourage others to see the beauty within themselves. You also have the Justice card in reverse, interesting, related to like the star sign of Libra, which I was talking about earlier. Strong morals, definitely. You don't let anybody like cut you down or to shit on your belief systems, I sense, pile two. You stand up for what you believe in too, but you always you have this ability also to really like put yourself first and to always believe that something better can happen. With the Star card here and the Justice in reverse, I see that you have a strong inner belief that you are being guided, that you'll always be protected, and that things will always work out in your favor, with the scales always balancing here. Most definitely, like, strong inner beliefs that you deserve happiness, and that you encourage others to believe in themselves too. You can see the light within people here. You can see the hope or the divinity within others, and you encourage others to see that within themselves. I see a really loving, warm, nurturing energy too with the Ten of Cups here. You may, as I picked up on earlier, you may, I just sense that maybe you've overcome any demons of your past, and you're starting to see the beauty in those experiences. They've allowed you to like really challenge your own beliefs and learn who you are. And you've seen the rewards from it through your strong spiritual gifts developing. You're able to share those experiences with others and allow other people to see that life can be so much better if they choose to like stand up for themselves and believe in themselves with the Star card here. That's all I have for you, pile 2. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have a beautiful day. And let's move on to pile 3. Welcome, pile 3, the lovely aventurine tower or spear, related to your heart chakra being green. You also have the clover. Clover's being very lucky, 4-leaf clover. This is a group that I sense just has seen the magic in life. Very free-spirited is what I'm picking up on, especially with the green in the adventure and spear there. You operate from the heart, very loving, very free-spirited. I'm just picking up on a group that's very free-spirited. You're not sort of bound by the fear of time passing by. You don't buy into the beliefs that we need to do things at certain ages, or that there's a certain like life path that we need to follow, I sense. A group that's very much in the moment and sees the joy and beauty in every moment is what I'm sensing. Or at least tries to see the beauty and the joy in every moment. But moving on from that, pile 3, let's get some further insight about your unique love nature and how you show to the world that you care with your oracle cards. Oh, okay. So you have the inner child card, number 18. Playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, and wonder. Okay, I just picked up on a very like free-spirited energy, and that's just really indicated here in the inner child card. Playfulness, there you go. You have the earth and fire dragon. Works with you to clear the 5th dimension ley lines. It's time for service. When you give, you receive, right? Ah, nice. You have the cow spirit. The miracles are endless. And you have number 24. Eel. The electric eel spirit brings your energy to life. Right. So instantly, as I was saying earlier, a group that I just see as being very free-spirited. With the inner child card and the cow spirit, the miracles are endless. You see the beauty and the magic in every experience in life, in every moment. This is a group that stops to smell the roses, or likes to like marvel at art pieces or murals on the wall. You spend a lot of time just sort of being in the flow with life and seeing what comes your way, basically. You tend to see the magic in each and every moment in life, and I sense that you have the ability to see the magic in other people too, to see the beauty within them. I see also a group that likes to have a lot of fun, is very free-spirited. So when you're doing something, you like to bring an element of joy to it, make it playful somehow. With the electric eel spirit here, electric, a very vibrant, outgoing, like fun-loving, playful energy is what I see. But bring your ideas to life. Along with the clover spirit, I just see a group too that like has had a lot of luck in life, that things things sort of have worked out for the best for you. I do see here, though, that in the inner child card, that there was some, you have had some battles in your past with the dark clouds and the rainbow emerging from the clouds, indicating that the divine is saying, that's over, you know, you got through the darkness, now you can be in the light again and have a lot of fun. I just see somebody that, like, hasn't let the weight of the world get them down. You've lifted the weight off your shoulders, and you like to live a life where you can do what you want when you want, and you really inspire other people to try and emulate that energy also of just being in the moment and having fun. I think people find you really radiant, pile 3. People find you very alluring, they're drawn to you, just because you have this like nature of being an inner child, of bringing out the fun in every experience. But I just also see that people think that, like, things work out for you for the best, or they're very lucky to have you in their life anyway. People see you as a blessing. You're like a gift from the universe, basically, because you just see the magic in every moment, and manage to put a smile on people's faces is what I see. And I sense that you really love doing it too. With the aventurine spear here related to your heart chakra, you enjoy making people laugh. You enjoy bringing out like that playful energy in other people, and allowing other people to just have fun and be in the moment. But this is a group also that I see would do well being of service. It says here, it's time for you to serve. When you give, you receive. So I sense that maybe you do well in like some sort of healing modality, or in some sort of role where you can like offer yourself over to other people in need also. I also see a group here that just probably likes to make a lot of games, or is very creative, with the inner child card here, and the bring your ideas to life. You may have some creative talents potentially. You might be very artistic. Dance is something that you may enjoy. You may have studied dance when you were younger, or you may be a dancer now, or you just enjoy like going out and having a good time, going to the nightclubs and partying. Or this is a group that I see would just dance in their own unit or at home when they've got some music on. You tend to dance like no one's watching all the time, pile 2. And and that energy is really infectious. Like, people pick up on it, and they want to do the same. So you have the ability to make people take this serious hat off and just put the little like young playful hat on again. What I am seeing is a group that probably has some strong like Leo placements in their chart. This is a group that likes to be center of attention, I'm sensing. And you like to show off to other people because you encourage them to be playful and have fun. You encourage other people to let go of their little serious nature and to just be in the moment. I'm just sensing some strong like Leo energy here. But moving on from that, pile 3, let's get some further messages for you from the Moonology cards about your unique love nature, what it is that you do that brings out the best in other people. If you are in a relationship with somebody, I see that you're very, very playful. That you I sense that you're very affectionate. Leos are very affectionate and warm too. They like to be of service and to make sure that everybody has everything that they need. But I just see a group that like is very playful in like a romantic relationship too. You may play games with your partner a lot, or you just say silly, funny things. You may tell a lot of jokes too, just to put a smile on your partner's face. I see a group that's probably quite adventurous in the bedroom too. With the Miracles Are Endless card there, the electric eel, like electric energy, vibrancy, and the inner child of having a lot of fun and being very playful. I sense that you're quite creative in the bedroom also. Just remember to take what resonates, pile 3. Spirit, can we get another card, please, for pile 3? Ooh. Oh, okay, there's your 2 cards there. So your first card is the fixed moon. Hold your vision. Oh, that's really interesting. So you have the electric eel bring your ideas to life, and the hold your vision, indicating that whatever it is that you want to manifest, I really sense that you have the ability to achieve, pile 3. These are the master manifestors. You have the clover spirit too, indicating you have a lot of luck on your side. So this is a group that is a kind of a visionary, has the ability to visualize what it is that they want, and then the free spirit and the ability to really go after it and to make it happen. And your next card is the first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested, which is really interesting. That's kind of almost conflicting with the hold your vision card. I just see somebody that knows what they want from life, that has the know-how to get it and to go after it, but also just to make sure that the journey is fun, that the journey is its own reward also. And with your commitment is being tested, you're really just being, if there is something that you're trying to achieve or manifest in your life, pile 3, I sense that you have a lot of luck on your side, that you're being guided to do so, but will you keep going after it? Will you achieve your goals? Will you allow this inner child with these big dreams make that dream come true? Noting that you have the cow spirit and the miracles are endless. Not only do you have the ability to manifest whatever it is that you want in your life, pile 3, but I also sense that you really encourage others to do the same. That you encourage other people to do the things that they love, that bring them joy, and to know that if they actually follow their own passions and desires, that luck will be on their side and that they can achieve whatever they want in life. So this is a group that just is very inspirational too. People are inspired by your energy. People are inspired by your free-spirited, fun-loving nature. You can overcome any mountain, basically, pile 3, with the miracles are endless card here, falling under the hold your vision fixed moon and the mountains in the background. You have the ability to really just run through, to jump over all of these hurdles, to make things happen so quickly for you. Because you have that inspiration, that passion, you're in flow with the universe and you just trust in something bigger. Finally, for you, pile 3, let's get some further messages for you from the Commonplace Tarot deck about your unique love nature. Spirit, can we get some further messages, please, for pile 3? So what is it you want from life, pile 3? What is it you want from love? So whatever it is that you put your heart on, whatever you visualize, whatever you imagine, you can make come true just by being in that, just by radiating that feeling of already having it, of feeling as if you've already achieved your biggest dreams and desires, and then taking the practical steps to achieve it. But this is a group that has the ability to really go far and to do whatever they want, essentially. Oop. Okay. So your first card is the Seven of Cups in reverse, which is all about alignment. Oh no, actually it's the Eight of Cups in reverse. I do sense that maybe there was some things in your past, pile 3, that weren't so easy, with the inner child card here and the dark clouds in the background. I just see that that's in your past, that you've overcome those challenges, you've moved on from them, that you haven't allowed them to bring you down or to crush your hopes and dreams. You have the World card here. Beautiful. You have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands reminds me of, as I said earlier, Leo energy. So what I am seeing from those cards for you, pile 3, is that there may be things that you need to do first to be able to bring these dreams into fruition. But I do see that you have the ability to achieve whatever it is that you want. With the World card here about completion, triumph, success, you've managed to walk away from certain things in your past that weren't working for you, or you haven't allowed these things to hold you down or hold you back. You're still in this energy of being very free-spirited, of feeling that you can achieve whatever it is that you want. But I do sense that there's probably some things that you need to be a little bit more practical about with the Two of Pentacles here and the Knight of Wands in reverse. I just sense that maybe this is a group that might that might fantasize a little bit about what it is that they want and can achieve. And I sense that you have the ability to do so, but you need to make a practical plan in order to being able to achieve them. But in terms of your unique love nature, this is a group that just... I see just feels as if the world is your oyster, that life is a playground, that you can do whatever it is that you want, and you really radiate that energy to other people. You encourage people to see life as a playground also, to just have fun in each and every experience, to not get too held down or like buckled down by the weight of the world. I also see a group here that potentially like knows what to say sometimes to like make people feel better, with the Knight of Wands here in reverse and the Two of Pentacles really indicating to me that there's something about you that just brings harmony and balance to the way people are feeling. And I just sense it's probably because you're very fun-loving. So that when they come around you, you're very alluring. People are attracted to you because you have this really like unique, playful essence. So people may come to you when they're feeling a little out of sorts, just to try and like lift their spirits a little bit. I do sense though that you need to be mindful about not giving too much of yourself over to other people, because I just see this as a group that has a lot of energy to give, but you need to look after yourself first, pile 3. That's all I have for you, pile 3. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I wish you a beautiful day, and let's move on to pile 4. Hello, pile 4, the lovely Malachite stone. Malachite being green, related to your heart chakra. I sense that you're very open and honest about how you feel about people. You like to show people how you feel with some beautiful, bold gestures. I'm picking up on someone that's very caring and warm, very loving indeed. I'm also picking up here with the Rider card and the green Malachite stone, someone that has the ability to help others heal. The camel sort of reminds me of the ability to lift people up on your back and to carry them through troubling times. You have the ability to sort of make people see what's good about them, that life can be better. To take them from a place where they may be feeling down and out through to another location where they're feeling a lot more alive and having more self-belief. So I just pick up on somebody that has a very healing vibe. It's also very warm and affectionate. But let's get some further insight about your unique loving nature by looking at your oracle cards. You have the card of personal boundaries, number 16. Choice, assertiveness, empowerment, and authenticity. You have the squirrel spirit, believe in yourself, lovely, number 57. You have number 2, the antelope spirit, life is speeding up. And you also have the Earth Dragon, clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing, you can move forward in life. Interesting. So you've got the card here indicating that stuck energy is clearing, move forward in life. You've also got the antelope spirit, number 2, life is speeding up. What I'm getting from this pile 4 is that you have the ability to really rapidly change people's mindsets about how they're believing or what they feel about themselves. There's something about their presence, the way that you communicate to them or your gestures. You can make people feel as if they're worthwhile, as if they have some sort of as if they are special and they have something to offer in this world, that they have something to offer to other people. So I do see somebody that is what I would consider to be a healer in terms of your presence is very uplifting. The things that you say to people inspires other people. There's something about you that allows people to see that they have something to give also. I'm also seeing here, with 3 out of the 4 animals, so you have the camel, you have the dragon, you have the antelope spirit, all sort of looking towards the woman in the personal boundaries card. Choice, assertiveness, empowerment, authenticity. They're all very much drawn towards you. So I sense there's something very magnetic about you, pile 4. It may be the way you look. I do sense that you're probably quite an attractive individual that a lot of people find quite alluring, or there's something about the way that you express yourself that people just are drawn to naturally. But I also am sensing that you have the ability really to be able to heal and help a lot of different people through challenging times. You have a lot of love to give with the Malachite stone here, pile 4. A very warm and loving, compassionate individual that I sense has been able to draw upon personal experiences to be able to offer sage advice to people going through personal trials and tribulations. You have the ability to sort of allow people to see that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that they can get from one place of being in the dark towards being in the light. I also am seeing that you are a very confident and authentic individual. You're not afraid to show your true essence off to the world. And I think that's probably why so many people are really drawn to you, because you have a lot of confidence in who you are. You know who you are, and you know what you have to give to other people. You know what you have to offer the world. And a lot of people find that just very magnetic, because most people, I think, tend to be quite shy or timid about showing all of themselves off to the world. We all tend to sort of put on a mask around different people, but you're one of these people that just, I sense, doesn't give a shit about so much what other people think about you. You know who you are, you know what you want, you know what you can offer the world. And because of that, people are just really drawn to you. They find you very alluring, very attractive. I also see here with the squirrel spirit, believe in yourself, and the empowerment word here in the personal boundaries. As I was mentioning earlier, you have the ability to really empower other people. I'd see this being a group that would make an excellent life coach or counselor, being able to counsel people through their own self-esteem issues or personal challenges, to be able to see that they do have something worthwhile to offer, that they can get through certain experiences, and that life can be better when you choose to believe in yourself, is what I'm getting. This is a group that I see has probably achieved a lot of success in life already. In your career, you may hold a very sort of lofty position with a lot of power, or being in a position where you have the ability to influence other people. I'm also seeing a group that would make a good sort of healer in the medical sense too, with the stuck energy is clearing, being of service, be ready to serve. This is a group that would make an excellent doctor or nurse, or being in some sort of field where you offer yourself over to the greater good or to people that are in need. So lots of love to give, and the ability to really empower others is what I see for you, pile 4, which is really beautiful. Moving on from that, let's get some further insight for you from the Moonology cards about your unique love nature. In terms of being in a relationship, I do see somebody that always has the ability to lift your partner up. You have a lot of you bring a lot of joy to the relationship, most definitely, with the green Malachite there related to your heart chakra, a lot of love and joy to offer. But I just see somebody that is very, very loyal also, that you won't sort of turn your back on your partner. You will always try to lift them up, really support them on their own journey, be their number one number one cheerleader, essentially, is what I'm seeing for you. Pile 4, somebody that just knows how to bring out the best in people and knows how to bring out self-belief and confidence in other people is what I'm seeing. Spirit, can we get some further messages, please, for Pile 4 about their unique love nature? There's your first card. Oh, okay, there we go. So your two cards, I think the first one I already knew. Oh, the South Node, don't let your past hold you back. Once again, just drawn to the beautiful like turquoise or emerald green here in this card. Related to your strong healing abilities, the ability to bring people out of the dark and allow them to see what they have to give to other people. And you also have the full moon in Sagittarius. So look at the bigger picture. Okay. So what I am seeing from those two cards is that once again, you have the skills to be able to see what people need to change within them in order to move forward in life, what it is that potentially isn't working for them or not serving them anymore. You have this innate ability to see right through to the core of people about maybe their innermost demons or what they're afraid of, and really be able to direct them through like overcoming their fears or overcoming their own low self-esteem or issues with their own personal beliefs. But be able to direct them forward in terms of actually overcoming these challenges and be able to allow them to see that their life can be so much better when they actually start to commit to something bigger. I love how the arrow here in this full moon in Sagittarius is like directed towards the camel once again. Really, really supportive. You also have the tendency to potentially like take people's burdens on for your own. And I don't see that that's a negative thing for you, Pile 4. I see that like you do that because you know that you have the strength within you with the personal boundaries card here and empowerment and believe in yourself, that you have the abilities to actually like to deal with these issues or problems. It's not a burden for you because you know that you're very strong and that you have the self-belief within you to actually be able to help people overcome these challenges. With the South Node too, don't let your past hold you back. I really see that you've managed to work through your own demons or your own challenges in life, Pile 4, and you've learned from those experiences now. You know who you are and what you have to offer, and you're not letting anything hold you back from achieving your own goals or doing what you want in life. Moving on from that, Pile 4, let's get some further messages for you from the Commonplace Tarot deck. Noting also that you have the Antelope Spirit here. Life is speeding up. I do sense that people can see you've made a massive change in your life from potentially like struggling in your past. I'm sensing somebody that maybe in your teenage years or your early 20s really had a lot of personal issues or potentially maybe struggle with self-esteem issues, but you've done a lot of work to overcome those challenges yourself, and now you're just really like, wow, there you go. Now you're just really proud of the person you are, and you know what you can achieve, you know what you can overcome, you know what you have to offer. And you really want others to be able to do the same. Ooh. Okay, you've got 4 cards there. So your first card is lovely. It's the 6 of Swords, which is confirmation of what I was saying. You have the ability to direct other people, to guide other people through rocky waters into smoother waters. There's something about the way you communicate or the things that you say that really uplift people and encourage them to like continue on in their journey, that they can be better, that life is worth living, essentially. You have here the 7 of Cups. You have the 8 of Cups, interesting. And you also have the Hermit in reverse. So what I see from that is that there was a period in your life where you probably felt quite isolated or alone, very, very different from other people. You've had to like walk away from certain challenges or things that weren't working for you. You've had to go on your own sort of spiritual journey in terms of finding yourself, finding out what you can achieve, what you want from life. And you've left things behind with the South Node here. Don't let your past hold you back. And the Eight of Cups really indicating that like there were things that you knew that just weren't meant to be in your life anymore. Potentially it's a relationship that you had to walk away from, or potential sort of coping mechanisms that just weren't serving you anymore is what I'm seeing. But with the Seven of Cups here, you have the ability to do whatever you want, really, is what I'm seeing. Powerful. Lots of choices or opportunities for you, because you know that you have the ability to do whatever you want. You have so much confidence in your own abilities that anything that you go after is something that you'll be successful at. You can draw upon the experiences of your past to know that you have the strength within you to achieve whatever it is that you want. And I sense because of that, you actually inspire others to do the same, but also you're very encouraging, and you encourage others to really like change their life for the better and to be the person that they know they can be if they choose to believe in themselves. So I just see somebody that's very warm, loving, very compassionate and understanding, very gentle and patient also, but has a strong sense of self and a very strong belief in your own abilities to help others through their own darkness is what I'm seeing for you, Powerful, which is really lovely. That's all I have for you. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have a beautiful day, and let's move on to Pile 5. Welcome, Pile 5, with the lovely Hematite Stone. Hematite Stone is all about balance and harmony. So maybe there's something about you that makes people just feel comfortable in your presence. You have the ability to balance people's emotions out. Like if somebody's feeling really, really down, you can lift their spirits up. If somebody's angry, you have a calming presence. But also, hematite is very magnetic. So I sense there's something very alluring about you too, Pile 5, whether it's the way you look or the way you speak, the way you express yourself. People are just very drawn to you too, probably also because you have a very sort of calming and harmonious presence and an aura about you is what I'm sensing. And with the ship card here, it's not a ship though, it's actually an air balloon. I just see somebody that knows where they're going in life, that isn't afraid to go after the things that you want from your life, basically. And I do sense also, similar to Pile 4 I'm picking up on, is that you have the ability to sort of guide people on their own journey too. I see somebody that's probably very well-traveled. You may have traveled the world or gone to a lot of different places around the world anyway, and you can draw upon the experiences of different cultures and the experiences that you had throughout your travel to, I don't know, I guess better aid your own life is what I'm sensing. But let's move on from that, Pile 5, and see all about your unique love nature, what you have to offer and how you express love to other people. You have the card of passion, lovely. Number 25, desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy, right. You have the golden Atlantean dragon. Helps you remember the wisdom of golden Atlantis. Awaken. Bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. Okay. Nice. You have the number 32 and Hawk Spirit. Let spirit be your guide. Beautiful. And your final card is the Beaver Spirit. Lay a solid foundation. Number 6. Number 6 is the number of balance and harmony. Interesting. So you've got number 6 and the Hematite Stone, all about balance and bringing back harmony within, peace within. There's something very soothing about your presence is what I'm seeing here, Pile 5. People are drawn to you. People are very drawn to you magnetic. You're very magnetic. They're very drawn to you because you have a very calming presence. You have the ability to talk people through whatever it is that they're feeling right now. And I know that there's a lot of green in these cards with the beaver spirit here, the hawk spirit, the passion spirit, and even the green in the hot air balloon. You have the ability to balance out people's emotions. There's something very calming about you. You've also got the clear quartz too, which sort of enhances or balances out too. It has the ability to control other people's emotions is what I'm really seeing. So it may be through, I'm sensing just your very sort of like gentle nature, non-judgmental, calming nature, but it may also be through the way that you talk to people. There's something very calming and soothing about your presence is what I see, pile 5. But what I'm also seeing here with the cards that came out, with the ship spirit, with the ship I should say, and the compass, like following your north node, somebody that's very worldly and has done a lot of travel, with the passion and the need to want to have a lot of fun with whatever it is that you do. Also with the golden Atlantean dragon, awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. And also the hawk spirit, being related to spirituality and having faith in something bigger. I see strong Sagittarian vibes here. You may have strong Sagittarian placements in your natal chart. It may be sun, moon, or rising, potentially. I also see potentially Sagittarius in your 3rd house of community, or also maybe in your 10th house of like your career or something like that. You may have strong Sagittarian placements, potentially also in your north node, maybe in Sagittarius. Just because I just see somebody that likes to have a lot of fun with whatever it is that you're doing. You like to bring an element of joy to all aspects of life. So if you're in your career, it needs to be fun and uplifting. When you're around other people, you need to be able to have a laugh and make people feel at ease in your presence. When you're at home, you like to maybe have some music playing or doing something that just lifts the spirits of your family members, is what I'm seeing. So in terms of your loving nature, you may most definitely have a very calm and non-judgmental presence, and the way that you express yourself is what I'm seeing, pile 5. But also you're just a very fun individual. People are love being around you because you know how to have a good time. You lift people's spirits. You bring out the best in every moment is what I'm seeing, pile 5. But somebody also that isn't really bound by any beliefs about what you need to do in life. I see that if you want to go somewhere, you'll go somewhere. If there's something you want to do, you'll do it. If you want to learn something new, which is very Sagittarian vibes also, you'll undertake the study or make sure that you can do the things that enable you to be free whenever you want and to be able to do the things when you want. I also see somebody that tends to see the best in other people is another thing I'm picking up on here, pile 5. With the hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. In terms of having faith in something bigger and having faith in other people, you have the ability to see where people can go when they and what they can achieve if they commit to something or if they allow themselves to really be the best person they can be. So I see that you have the ability also to encourage people to live the life that they've always wanted. But also with the green here, so much green in these cards, I just get a feeling of somebody that has a lot of warmth and compassion, somebody that likes to be of service and to give yourself over to other people. So in a loving relationship, in a committed relationship, I see that you'll be somebody that likes to make sure that your partner always knows how you're feeling, that you always tends to say very much quite often that you love them. I see with the just the light emanating from the heart chakra here. Very giving, very loving. I also see the light emanating from the clear quartz, which is at the same level, the same space as the heart chakra here. So you just radiate positive, loving, compassionate energy is what I see, pile 5. I also see somebody that is very sort of confident in your own abilities. It says here, awaken, bring back knowledge, gifts, and talents. So I sense that you have a lot of talents that you like to show off around other people. You like to share your talents and knowledge with other people. You inspire others to be creative and to have a lot of fun in their day-to-day experiences. And even though I get a very strong, like, free-spirited energy from this group, remembering that the hematite stone is all about balance, right? It says here with the beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. So you may have this air about you of like wanting to be free and to do the things whenever you want. And I do sense that that's part of who you are, pile 5. But I also see that you've probably paved a way with a really solid career or something. So you know that you also need to be very grounded in life to be able to achieve the things you want, that you need to be able to pay the bills and pay for the mortgage, to be able to eat and all that stuff. So I sense that you've probably found a career path that allows you to have a lot of fun, that you really enjoy, that is more like a hobby than an actual job, but actually manages to pay the bills and support your life and support your loved ones. Somebody that just has an air of like not being tainted by experiences in life. The clear quartz really indicates to me that you have a very sort of like innocent air about you, that maybe past heartbreaks or negative experiences hasn't sort of like changed the way your outlook on life. You still like to live your day-to-day experiences feeling very free-spirited and having a lot of fun. I do also see a group that's probably very spiritual too, with the hawk spirit here. Let spirit be your guide. And the golden Atlantean dragon here, awaken. And the ship also indicating that you're on a spiritual journey, that you're going somewhere. You have faith in something bigger, and you know that like if you continue to just flow with life and be in the flow with the universe, that not only will you have a lot of fun, that you'll be able to do the things you always want to do, but you're actually going somewhere. Life is leading you somewhere. Moving on from that, pile 5, let's get some further insight for you from the Moonology card. Spirit, can we get some further insight for pile 5, please? There's your first card. Well, that was really quick, pile 5. Your 2 cards just flew out of the deck. Your first card, oh wow, is the full moon in Sagittarius. There you go. I love it when that stuff happens in tarot readings, when I'm picking up on an energy or a sudden message and it's confirmed in the next reading. Look at the bigger picture. You have the ability to see what life can be because you're not bound by limiting beliefs, is what I'm seeing, pile 5. You always like to go after the things that you want to do, with the arrow shooting in towards like your north node. You're an inspired sort of influencer. You like to influence other people to go after their own dreams and desires too, to not be bound by like limiting beliefs about what we should do in life. And your next card, is the full moon in Scorpio. That's interesting. So you've got 2 full moons. I just see somebody with a lot of passion. Lots of fire in your chart is what I'm picking up on also. So you have the card of passion, the full moon in Sagittarius, and strong Sagittarian energy. You may have a lot of fire in your chart. Very impulsive, but I mean impulsive in a very good way. Like you don't allow things to hold you back, essentially. But the full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. I just think that that's what you inspire other people to do, pile 5. I just see somebody here that that doesn't allow negativity to hold you back. That if you have had some heartbreaking experiences in your life, you're a person that sort of feels the emotions at that very moment. You're in the moment and you manage to grieve or let go of those experiences and just move on. You don't forget about them. You learn the lessons, and you allow those lessons to sort of guide you on your journey also. But somebody that isn't sort of held down by things that happened in your past, you don't let your past keep you small, pile 5. And I sense that you really encourage other people to overcome their own negative experiences or negative mindsets. You have the ability to like change people's emotional state just by like being a lot of fun, by being in the moment, by radiating this really beautiful, compassionate and loving energy that you have within you. So somebody also that I will see being an influencer in terms of like being able to show people what they can do if they choose to put themselves first. Noting also that that Scorpio, who is ruled by Pluto. Pluto's the planet of like massive transformations. I sense that there's something about you that allows people to transform their lives for the better, that being in your presence and the things that you say, the way that you live your life, really encourages other people to want to be more free and to have a lot of fun, to not be like bound or restricted by, you know, the 9 to 5 or the day-to-day grind. Essentially, Power 5 is what I'm seeing. But lots of energy related to the heart chakra here with all of the green. You also have pink here with the full moon in Sagittarius and the golden Atlantean dragon. Pink also related to the heart chakra. You're a healer also. There's something about your presence that's very healing, that allows people to like be inspired and to live the life they've always wanted. Moving on from that, Power 5, let's get a closeout message for you from the Commonplace Tarot deck. Spirit, can we get some further insight for Power 5 about their unique love nature? Lots of energy too. You're very like vivacious. You have a lot of vitality is what I'm seeing too, Power 5, with both full moons in Sagittarius. Sorry, both full moons, I should say, and lots of Sagittarian energy. Somebody that has a lot of like energy and passion for life. Spirit, can we get a closeout message for Power 5, please? Some cards for Power 5. There's one. Okay. So you have 4 cards that came out. Interesting that the first card that came out is Temperance in reverse. So Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius. Lots of synchronicity here. I was picking up on strong Sagittarian energy, so you may have strong Sagittarian placements in your natal chart. But also Temperance, related to balance and harmony, like the hematite stone here. You have the Hanged One in reverse too. You have the Queen of Wands, and you also have the King of Wands. My gosh. Strong synchronicities in this reading. And Wands being related to fire, the fire suit, lots of passion, lots of vitality, lots of energy, lots of like desire to have a lot of fun. I just really see a group that has maybe had to go through some negative experiences in life. There was a period in time where I sense you had to like do some inner soul searching about what you want from your life or where you're going. You may have had some experiences in life that caused you a lot of grief and heartache. I'm seeing with Temperance in reverse and the Hanged One. There was a period in your life, potentially in your teenage years or in your 20s, I'm sensing, Pile 5, where you really had to like take time out to work on personal issues or overcome like some grief or something, so that you can actually work out what it is that's most important in your life, what you want from life. And I just see somebody that just is really inspired and doesn't let anything hold you back. With the King of Wands here, really strongly indicating that you believe in something bigger. You've committed to spirituality in a sense. You're very spiritual also is what I'm seeing, but you're just allowing like the universe to guide you on your journey, to be in the flow, wanting to have a lot of fun is what I'm seeing. So you really impart a lot of fun-loving energy to other people. You encourage people to just have a laugh sometimes and to not get too caught up in like the things that don't matter, which I just think is really lovely, Pile 5. Continue to be you and do you. Be that person that inspires others to just let go and have a good time. That's what people love about you, Pile 5. That's all I have for you. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.